Have you ever heard of a US Navy destroyer that vanished into thin air, only to reappear hundreds of miles away, moments later? This is the legendary tale of the Philadelphia experiment, one of the most enduring and debated mysteries of the 20th century. Grab your tinfoil hats, because we're diving deep into this incredible story. The year is 1943. Right in the thick of World War II, the US Navy is desperately seeking an edge, a way to make their ships invisible to enemy radar. The story goes that at the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard, a top-secret project was underway aboard the USS Eldridge, a destroyer escort ship. Goal: to use powerful electromagnetic fields, based on Albert Einstein's unified field theory, to bend light and radio waves around the ship, rendering it completely invisible. According to the most famous version of the story, the experiment began on October 28, 1943. As massive generators on board the Eldridge roared to life, a strange, greenish-blue fog began to envelop the ship. Then, back in Philadelphia, the ship reappeared, seemingly out of nowhere. But something was horribly wrong. When the project leaders boarded the Eldridge, they were met with a scene of utter chaos and horror. The crew was in a state of shock. Some sailors were disoriented, others were suffering from severe mental breakdowns. The most disturbing reports claimed that some crew members were fused into the ship's metal bulkheads, half in, half out of the steel structure, trapped between dimensions. Others were said to have spontaneously burst into flames or simply vanished forever. The Navy, horrified by the results, allegedly shut down the project immediately and swore everyone involved to secrecy. The official records were classified, and the entire incident was supposedly erased from history. So, where did this incredible story come from? It all started in the mid-1950s with a man named Carlos Allende, or Carl Allen. He sent a series of strange, annotated letters to a writer and UFO researcher named Maurice Cage. Allende claimed he had witnessed the entire experiment from a nearby merchant ship and described the teleportation and the gruesome fate of the crew in vivid detail. His letters were the spark that ignited the Philadelphia experiment legend. But is any of it true? The US Navy has consistently and firmly denied that the experiment ever took place. They state that the USS Eldridge was never even in Philadelphia on the dates in question. Ship logs showed it was on its shakedown cruise in the Bahamas around that time. Skeptics propose more logical explanations. They suggest the greenish glow might have been a natural phenomenon like St. Elmo's fire, or related to a common degaussing procedure used to make ships invisible to magnetic sea mines, not to radar or sight. As for the teleportation, it's possible that the Eldridge used the internal Chesapeake and Delaware Canal, which could have allowed it to travel from Philadelphia to Norfolk much faster than by open sea, creating the illusion of a near-instantaneous journey to anyone unaware of the shortcut. The story of the crew's terrible fate is the hardest to explain away, but with no physical evidence or credible, first-hand testimony beyond Allende's letters, it remains firmly in the realm of speculation. Carl Allen himself was later found to be a drifter with a history of mental health challenges, leading many to believe he simply invented the entire story. Yet, despite the official denials and logical explanations, the Philadelphia experiment continues to fascinate us. It taps into our love for mystery, our curiosity about secret government projects, and the mind-bending possibilities of science. Was it a real botched experiment that ripped a hole in the fabric of space-time? Or was it just the elaborate fantasy of a troubled man, amplified over decades of telling and retelling? The truth, like the USS Eldridge itself, may have vanished into the fog of history. What do you believe happened? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you love exploring the world's greatest mysteries, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an adventure. See you next time. The truth remains elusive, lost in a fog of speculation and conspiracy. Was the USS Eldridge a victim of a scientific experiment gone wrong? Or is it simply a ghost ship sailing through the sea of urban legends? The story serves as a fascinating reminder that sometimes the line between fact and fiction can be just as invisible as the ship itself. What do you believe? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into history's greatest mysteries. Thanks for watching.